Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. In today's video, we're going to be going over some games that AEROSOL sent in. He's part of my Altered Minds team. He's a very, very good German player, and he's going to be doing OGL AUTOREKT. So this is going to be really hard for me to keep track of because you guys know I'm not good at the names of Pokemon or the moves of Pokemon. But if you haven't, definitely hit the subscribe button. Let's go ahead and get right into it. All right. First mon here, Charizard. What do we have in the back? We have Slowpoke and Magneton. You know, I should probably increase my screen size here so that I can actually see what's happening. They come in with an Azu. The lead was Nidoqueen into Dragon Breath Charizard, if I remember right. So we have Zap Cannon. Hello. Going for the bait here. Interesting, because Zap Cannon would lower the attack. I guess this is neutral because of the fairy typing, though. And then you see no mon on the side because it's auto-rec, and yeah, it's just going to be random every time. Okay. They do end up coming back in with the Nidoqueen. It is Shadow, so the Dragon Breath's really going to do a lot. Letting the Poison Fang through, obviously, that's going to be resisted by the Steel typing. This video is going to be so long. I have my water here. Oh my god, I almost have no droplets left, though. It's going to have to last through the entirety of this video. Obviously, we still have the Slowpoke, which I'm assuming has Confusion. Even if this goes down, although this getting farmed down would be really bad. So it does end up swapping out. This could be an Earth Power, but more than likely, most people just go Poison Fang. A lot of people who play Nidoqueen just like to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then throw. Water Pulse is going to be going neutral. Obviously, Psychic and the Confusion are going to be resisted. We have the Charizard, but it also has Dragon Breath, which is just going to be resisted. So this is actually pretty scary because of Zap Cannon. But this player showing that they definitely have Flash Cannon. Oh, I thought we were going to overtap and get farmed down by freaking Lock On. Nope. Get there. And, oh, we already have the moves here. See, when I was talking about whatever I was talking about at the beginning, I lost track of where we were, and there you go. Probably just going to shield this, and you can definitely just go Dragon Claw at this point because the Dragon Breath's going to be doing so much as well. All right, game 1 in the books. They sent me like 40 battles, and I told them to like cut it down, so I think it's down to like 19. So Lydian, this is an XL. Obviously against Medicham, this is very good. They end up coming in with an Azumarill, really fast swap to the Venusaur. Venusaur outpacing, but does not KO with 1, but can farm down afterwards. So you can decide whether or not you want to show this Ice Beam. You do not get KO'd by it either. So, yep, goes for the farm down here. Decides, you know what, I might almost have a move against this Medicham anyways. They come in with Stunfisk. Really good team by our opponent, but Venusaur is actually really good against this whole team. Like, decently good. They shield, but then they're trying to go for farm down, so this is beyond risky. And then we have a Volibee. I didn't even see this in the back. Is this a hundo? I just assumed this is a hundo. Man, Aerosol obviously has way more Pokemon than me. He grinds a ton, so, you know, that makes sense. We'll see if this Medicham has Ice Punch or not. Power Up Punch. So one of the big differences between Volibee and Mandibuzz is that Volibee does get Brave Bird, but unfortunately does not have Snarl. I think it has Air Slash. Man, I think right now I'm 100% on the name of all these moves and the Pokemon of these Pokemon names. So that is pretty rare there. He has a lot of energy, so he can decide whether or not he actually wants to shield this or not. This Galarian Stunfisk actually has a lot of energy as well. So probably just let one shield one and let one go. Has gotten both shields from our opponent. Ladybug gonna go for the win here, I guess, with the Bug Buzz. This is an awful move to use, but you know, it's all we have with the Aerial Ace as well. Also, Lydian is very bulky. So Politoed into Scrafty. Personally, I like Scrafty in this matchup. I think there's a Galarian Mr. Mime, or is it Mr. Rhyme? Something like that in the bottom. That's going to be interesting. Definitely don't want that against the... I actually don't know the typing on that one. Is it just Psychic, or is it like Psychic Ghost? If it's Psychic Ghost, you definitely don't want that against the Scrafty. That's double super effective. So staying in with a Politoed. Obviously, Politoed is able to dish out a metric ton of Weather Balls. Only takes 4 mud shots to get to it. So definitely going to let this go. If it's a Power Punch, I believe it's going to live. Foul Play, definitely going to take it out. So coming in Mr. Rhyme with some move. Okay, Mr. Rhyme's actually Ice and Psychic. Bastiodon. Okay, Crabhammer is actually a really strong move. I believe it has a chance to raise the attack by 1 as well. I'm not 100% on that, though, so you can decide not to take that one to the bank. This looks very tough because... Oh, okay, it's an Ice Mon in the back. That's really nice. So now he's going to go for the Night Slash boosts. And he does get the boost. So this next one, I don't think is going to KO either. But probably can shield, farm down, and then get the... Oh, this one did KO. And this Crabhammer is going to do a ton of damage here to the Bastion. Double attack boosted. Crab battle. All right, nice. Azu into Porygon Z. Okay, Porygon Z does have Zap Cannon, so that's pretty nice. We have a Glalie and a Cast Form Ice. Wait. Does that normally one-shot Azu? Porygon Z, Zap Cannon apparently one-shots Azu. I was not ready for that. Okay, Glalie into Stunfisk. Obviously, it's not the greatest matchup for Stunfisk. It's not obviously not the greatest matchup for us, as we're an Ice type against a thing that has Rock Slide. We are doing neutral though with Avalanche, and it does look like our attack stat is so high that we are able to pressure. I've actually used Glalie once in a Sylph tournament, and I really regretted it. So glad to see it's doing something here. All right, comes in with Cast Form. Probably just... I actually was going to say shield this and farm down. Maybe he's just going to farm down, though. I don't think he's going to... Oh, my God. Tropius in the back. That means Ice going to be double super effective. Yeah, this is going to be doing a lot. Still the Porygon Z in the back with the Zap Cannon possibilities against the world. Only thing is it's going to have lock-on, so it might be worth it to shield here. Nope, just going to go for the lock-on all the way down. And then probably just BM Zap Cannon the... yeah, you just shield this and you BM Zap Cannon the Stunfisk, and that's probably going to be GG. Lock-on down. Zap Cannon. Yeah. I knew this was going to happen. But it didn't matter either way. Everything was resisted. Even the Tri-Attack is resisted by Stunfisk. Double resisted, actually. Okay, Chestnut into Typhlosion, and now we have Melodic with Dragon Tail against Granbull. Obviously, the Dragon Tail not going to be very good. He does go up to the Blizzard to try to take the shield. Does get the shield. Unfortunately, a Charm comes through, but you know what? We weren't probably going to make it to a third move anyways. So, yeah, we're fine. We did a lot of damage there. Now coming with our other Mon, which is going to be taking super effective from Crunch. So going to have to shield there. We get the defense drop. Unfortunate. But we do have a ton of energy now here on Marowak. Did I see Shadow Ball or Shadow Bone? Not too sure. But Typhlosion comes back in. Obviously, these Incinerates doing a bazillion damage, especially when we get the defense drop from Superpower. We actually are able to make it to 2. So this is going to do some damage here. Boom. Wait. They actually end up throwing a move. If they didn't throw, they actually would have been farmed down by the grass type, which is crazy to even think about. Is Azu... I still didn't see if this was Shadow Bone or Shadow Ball. Shadow Ball, you actually win this. Oh, Shadow Bone with a defense drop? You probably win this too. But with Shadow Ball, actually, 2 Shadow Balls plus the damage actually will take out the Azumarill. So that is interesting. Actually, this is close. I'm not too sure that you do win this unless you get to the Bone Club. Oh my God. Nice. All right. Lanoon into Bastiodon. Ooh, I don't know the name of the Pokemon in the back. Okay. I think it's Shinx. Was it Shinx in the back? Yes, there's a Shinx. And I think it's Taillow, something like that. I actually think I got these names right. We'll see when it actually comes around. Okay, anyways, back to this. Both of these moves are neutral into Bastiodon, so just going to be throwing Grass Knots as they're faster to get to. Shadow Claw is actually doing some damage as well. Obviously, everything in the back does not want to see Bastiodon, as well as this thing in the front kind of doesn't want to see Bastiodon either. Not going to be willing to take 2 shields here, though. Going to come in with the Shinx. I don't know what damage. This is Charge Beam, and it has Crunch, which is nice. Able to do a defense drop. Shiny Shinx as it is. And they actually shield it, which is kind of weird. And then they come in with an Azu. Going to build up to like 2 wild charges, then throw. Not sure the attack style on this one. I imagine this is a XL. Does end up taking it out. Switches out into Swellow. Dang it, I was so close on those names. And goes for the Brave Bird here, which is going to be super effective against the Tropius. And going to get absolutely... I think opponent should have farmed down there. Definitely double resisting the... yeah. GG. Yeah, definitely double resisting and could have actually just maybe gone for the full farm down. Anyways, Galvantula and Esper. I imagine this is not good for the Esper because the lunge is going to be super effective and it's lowering the attack stat as well. We got a Golduck and a Tentacruel in the back. Psyshock. Okay, doesn't let it go. Interesting to switch out here. We do have Water Gun on this Golduck. I wonder if he knows his moves going in. I guess he's built all these mons, so he probably should know it. Does have Synchronoise, which I did not know Golduck learns. It's neutral damage, so it would have taken out there. Probably has to come in Tentacruel, but it is resisting these moves from the Ghost type, resisting poison. But not going to shield anything. Going to go for the full farm down and maybe have a Hydro Pump. So huge move here. Probably... Oh, you have to shield. He was looking to switch out and take the move on Esper because he wants his Tentacruel to be the win con for the late game. Just in case. It is a Mantine though. He does go for Psyshock. Both are neutral. Since it is flying and water, it's going to be taking neutral from those grass moves. So you actually have a better chance of getting to 2 Psyshocks. Oh man, they're trying to go for the farm down on this Esper, but the Esper actually doing a ton of damage there. Beedrill and Vigoroth does resist the counters. The body slams are going to add up. Interesting to switch right away. I guess you want to get the Talonflame going. But at the same time, you could have got the Drill Run, which would have given you energy advantage. Or, I'm sorry, an HP advantage. Or shield advantage, which would have been nice as well. But Stunfisk is going to be one of the harder mon for this team to face. So I think you're going to be able to get both shields here. And then Beedrill will definitely make it to... the Drill Run anyway, so maybe this is the thought process. That is very fast thinking if that is the thought process, because I didn't think about that till way late. But it makes sense. Does this make sense? X-Scissor? Guess it was really low, and it is going to get farmed down. Holy shit, Aerosol is so much better than I am. Okay, Vigoroth into... this body slam is going to do a freaking ton. Probably can go for 2 of these and then has to throw the wild charge. And then I believe the Man Buzz is 3 away, so actually probably gets this wild charge before they get to a move as well. And that's going to be GG because this wild charge is going to blow up this Man Buzz. Oh, it lived. But we have the X-Scissor and that's GG. Would have also lived any of the Man Buzz's moves there as well. This is really bad. Dugong into Bastiodon. Has... okay. I mean, this is okay. Power Punch is double super effective. Fire is neutral, I believe. So, has to shield the flamethrowers. Does throw a Stone Edge. Maybe it's a single move Bastiodon. Obviously, the Obstagoon would have been really good, but if you switch into Obstagoon there, they definitely hard switch out, and then you really don't have any chances. I wonder if they're just going to let this go or they go for the double shield. They do go for the double shields. They want to go for the win here in this matchup. They go for Stone Edge again. Really makes me think they are single move Stone Edge, but that's okay. This Mawile is super powered up. Coming in with a Sableye that's taking 1,000,000 damage. They end up throwing this Foul Play, which technically is resisted, but obviously it's going to KO from here. Mawile is actually very squishy as well. Going to be triple resisting these Shadow Claws. And resisting the Foul Play as well. Does come in with a Medicham. So I guess just both of our mon are really bad against the Medicham here. What we can do is actually lower the attack stat there. of the Metacham while also still doing a pretty decent amount of damage. But they're undoing it with these power-up punches anyways, so this is going to be a tough game. They really need to make it to this Icy Wind. Very good stat product on this Dugong, I'm guessing. And then they really want to switch whenever possible. And these Night Slashes are going to be neutral, whereas the cross chops are resisted. So definitely wanting to throw those. Attack rows, always good. This power punch doing 1,000,000 damage. Has a Night Slash. Double boosted. Probably this is enough. Boom. Very nice. Oh, man. Hitmonchan into Scrafty. So Hitmonchan obviously really good in this matchup. Has close combat, though. This pup's a little sus. But they end up switching out, so we do have the Ice Beam. The Ice Punch. And we have our own Dustox. I don't know if this is a level 50 Dustox or not, but it is excelled at least somewhat. Going to be able to Confusion down, and they're going to come back in Scrafty. We're going to have the Bug Buzz. Bug Buzz going to be able to KO from here. It is, well, it's neutral, right? Never mind. I thought it was super effective because of the Dark type. Just going to let this go. If it's a pup, we live, and we get another Confusion off. Oh, we get 1,000,000 Confusions off because we double resist. Oh, no, it's not even flying. Sludge Bomb. Okay, it has double big moves. I actually don't know what Dustox's main moveset is. I actually have a level 40 Dustox. But anyways, they come in with the Dragonair here. They have 2 shields and a very strong fast attack against this thing. So probably just going to go for the full farm down. Shield both. They never make it to 3 moves. That's 7, 14, 21, 42 turns, which 21 seconds. You're not going to last 21 seconds against a Dragonair here. But they end up throwing moves anyways. Yeah, I guess if you have 2 Aqua Tails, it's going to KO through 1 shield as well. Berserker and a Talonflame, not great. Although Octillery, this is going to be interesting because these Octazookas are super effective, and they're going to be lowering the damage that the Bastiodon can actually produce. But the lock-ons can also not be reduced any lower than the 1 damage that they already do, even though technically Bastiodon double resists. So that's pretty interesting. They get to the Stone Edge finally, but they're going to die to this Octazooka. They probably shield this, actually. No, they don't. They just let it go. All right. Well, we've got the Volibee in the back for... This is a really interesting switch in. I guess they just wanted to take this, pull out the Talonflame so that they can get it out. But I think the Talonflame is going to be able to farm down here. Probably... It can shield or no shield. It does end up going for the shield. We're going to have to shield this next one, so I guess shielding both was necessary. Huh. All right, got the Octazooka off here. You know what's funny? Aerosol just messaged me and was asking if everything worked, and we are literally shoutcasting the games right now, which is pretty funny. Anyways... Do we have counter? No, we have Mudshot, it looks like. Okay. Mudshot, Body Slam, and was that Earthquake or Dig? I'm not too sure the moves here on Donphan. And we have Ludicolo, the Tho special. And what's that in the back? Marshtomp. I really wish I had more water because I know there's double more games and I can't pause it. Because I've already recorded the video portion, so we're just doing the audio right now. Anyways, okay, Ninetales has neutral damage here with the... I guess you just let this go. It could be Dazzling Gleam. Oh, Weather Ball, nice. Oh, I guess it always should be Weather Ball because it is going to be neutral anyways. He knows he's going to live here and he can make it up to the surf. Oh, no, he's just coming in with the farm down and hoping that Donphan can just sweep the entirety of this. Does have Earthquake. Has to shield this because it could be an Earthquake back. It was an Earthquake back. Now they can decide whether or not they want to bait or not. They do go for just the move. If worse comes to worse, they can actually go for possible farm down. And they're going to go for the Earthquake here. Earthquake does have stab. So, yeah. Did the Marshtomp have... Oh, shit. What was the other move on the Marshtomp? This is going to be so close. It's going to be Mud Bomb, isn't it? Okay, so 2 Mud Bombs. One will take the shield, and the other, I think, will KO, but it's very close. Depends how XL'd this Azu is. Look at the eyes of this Marshtomp. Just look at his evil's eyes. He did win. Wow. That did end up taking out. Okay, this is obviously a really good matchup. The worst thing it can do to you is Psychic, so be on the lookout for that. You notice the moveset here, though, is going to be Bubble, Bubble Beam, and Ice Beam. So the one really cool thing about Mantine is it has a ton of different types of moveset. It has Seed Bomb. For the fast attacks, it has Seed Bomb, Bubble, and Wing Attack. And then I believe it also has Aerial Ace as its third charge attack. So just going for the full bubble down, doesn't get it. This is going to be Scolipede, which is actually double bug move set, which is interesting. It's obviously really good in this matchup. Well, it's neutral, I guess. And then an Executor in the back. So a Alolan Executor. So I think Alolan Executor has Dragon Tail, Seed Bomb, and I don't know what other move it has. Outrage, I think. Decides to double shield to get the farm down. Does have a ton of energy. Really hoping that thing in the back here is going to be good. Obviously, both of these can beat the Metacham at this point. Metacham too low to really do too much. It's... I think I saw Dugong. And if it's Dugong, it's not great. Although they try to take a second move here. If this Megahorn lands, this is really good. The problem is Dugong going to be double super effective against this. Yeah, this thing's dead as fuck. Okay. Can we farm down? Jesus. Scolipede did so much freaking work. What in the... I don't know what this Pokemon is. I can't even read it. I guess it's Cofragigas, but a different one? Runerigus? I've never seen this Pokemon. Okay, it looks freaking weird. Okay, it has Sand Tomb, Shadow Ball. Okay, they come in with an Umbreon. Obviously, this is going to be really bad. Honchcrow's in the back, which I believe has a huge attack stat. And if you can get all shields down, actually will run through teams. So this is the only Mon that actually really wanted to see this Umbreon. So that's very good that we see it now. Or that they swapped into it as the safe swap. We are one shield down, though. That is good to note. So this is going to be a big uphill. But I think that it's going to end up being something like a Honchcrow just shields down and Honchcrow just putting in work. Especially with Sand Tomb being a bait move on the Runigus. I already forgot the name of it. Runigus. Okay, here comes Honchcrow. Sky Attack, Dark Pulse. This Sky Attack should KO. Sky Attack's a pretty decent move, and that has been nerfed in the past. And then, like I said, a huge, super high attack stat. But Dark Pulse probably does a lot. Oh, gets the Sand Tomb onto... Sand Tomb's actually going to be super effective against both of these Mon left. The Tentacruel and the Stunfisk. I think you just... I guess you just farm as much as possible and shield this. Hope it's not an Acid Spray. Oh, it is the Hydro Pump. So he has a ton of time to get through this. And just going to throw a million... But you live in Acid Spray. Yeah, Acid Spray does nothing. Triple resist, actually, right? And then we just get these two off and then throw Honchcrow. Probably you just switch to Honchcrow right now just to force the move, right? No. Oh, it's a CMP tie. It doesn't matter either way. How's the Dark Pulse? This probably is going to do 1 billion damage. Oh my god, it did like 70. Look how much the freaking Snarls are doing. I think you live one Rock Slide, right? No. Oh my god, doesn't get to it. Alright. Alright, this is a good matchup. I believe this thing learns Bubble, Icy Wind, and Hydro Pump. I also think it learns Bubble Beam. I'm not sure what other fast attacks it learns, but obviously this is a pretty good matchup. Icy Wind going to be lowering the attack stat, but the defense is already lowered as well, so not going to be getting too much, although they just let it go. Also, we're letting it go. Alright, everyone's letting it go. It's a Disney movie in here. We do have an Icy Wind prepared. Coming in, I did not catch what came in here. Scrafty, and they switched to Umbreon. All right, This is going to take... Oh my god, they have a Dazzling Gleam. I was going to say this is going to take 1,000,000 hours, but I bet you they get Dazzling Gleamed. And then I can get... But now I can't even get the water. Rip. Has to go for the shield, although if this on round shields, they're never going to build it and get to another one. Okay, they go for the bait. I'm going to get water. Hopefully they don't Dazzling Gleam. Wait. How close? Okay, they're going to throw another one of these. Getting water. Okay, I'm back. What happened? No Dazzling Gleam went off. Obviously, this thing lived. Probably can take one of these and then maybe go for the farm down. How many Pokemon are left? Did we get rid of the Nidoqueen? Good catch. Great counting. I definitely wasn't counting because I wasn't even here. Filled up the water, though, to about half. Okay. Oh, it was a Scrafty in the back. That's true. So all I can really get to is this pup, right? Or is this... This is foul play, actually. Because it came in earlier. I forgot it came in earlier. Poison. Yeah, you got to cross poison. Oh, it's cross poison. It's not even Poison Fang. So this thing does learn Poison Fang. Probably is a better move. I think it got the booster at the end, by the way. All right, Breloom and Meganium here in the back with the Celio in the front. Obviously, Celio not good against Bastiodon. They let the Dynamic Punch through, though. This thing is actually not bulky at all, but has really good move sets for high damage. So can either pull shields or, yeah. They go for the bait, which is weird because I actually think they're not going to shield again. And by them, I mean us. I don't think we're going to shield. Oh, we do shield again. Okay, so they're going to go for the Dynamic Punch, get both the shields, and that's going to be allowing our Meganium and Celio to really take the reins in the back. Actually, you just need the Meganium, right? Oh, we got so scared that we weren't going to make it. And we might not have made it. No, we did. We wouldn't have. Okay. Definitely Meganium coming in here. Now, they do have a flamethrower here. It's going to be doing a lot. This is actually pretty scary. Just a note for the next matchup. Meganium against Meganium, you definitely want to be throwing the Frenzy Plants. Did the Meganium die? Okay, weird matchup in the front. Weird matchup in the back as well. Also has Golurk. So this is some weird matchups. I think all three of our Mon are kind of good against both of these Mon that they've shown. Although I think Crawdaunt would have been absolutely crushed by these counters. Even though they're coming from a Defense Deoxys that doesn't have Stab, nor does it have a high attack stat. Got the defense drop. Probably coming in Golurk after this, right? No freaking way comes in Crawdaunt. Just no way. Yeah, comes in Golurk. Golurk has Mud Slap, Shadow Punch, Dynamic Punch. Not scared of any of these moves. Psycho Boost is going to be doing the most as it's neutral. But our opponent is out of shields. We do come in with this, and they actually switch just in time to catch this Night Slash. But we still have 2 shields, and it's going to take Reggie a very long time to get to moves, whereas it takes Crawdaunt almost no time at all. So it looks like we're just going to be boost fishing, and then when we get closer to this being lower, we can go for a double move. So like right now, he's going to shield, maybe go up to 2 Night Slashes, and then throw one. Almost 2. Yeah, and the opponent sees the writing on the wall. Snorlax into Nidoqueen, very neutral. Looks like we have Goodra and Machamp in the back, so not too bad. This is where we want to be because... did they switch? I didn't see it. But I guess everything's kind of neutral. You just don't want Machamp against this thing. Switches into Goodra. Interesting. This is just going to be a Poison Fang, so he's going to take it. Has Power Whip and Muddy Water. I believe this thing also learns Dragon Pulse. If you want to go for a big move, or it's Outrage or something, one of those moves. So does come in with the Umbreon, so we are going to come in with the Machamp after this. Going to lower the damage a little bit so that the last resorts do literally nothing to the Machamp. And I really thought they were going to let us get to another one, although we might make it anyways because of the Muddy Waters. No. But Machamp going to be able to farm down and not really worry about anything. Definitely not going to shield. Sometimes at some points in here, you may have wanted to shield. But since we lowered that attack, not really in the mood to do such things. Probably coming back in with the Nidoqueen. It is super low, though. This is not a Shadow Machamp. Going to be resisting this, but it will probably go down to the counters afterwards. Has Scrafty, which is pretty good for us. They're going to get loaded up here, but I think we'll have to shield the Scrafty once and then shield the Nidoqueen once. Does get Power Up Punch baited, but that's fine. Not going to get baited again, but this is actually going to do a lot. Although it's not Shadow, so actually didn't do as much as I thought. Going to try to really get to 2 of these. It's going to be very close. Do we die to 1? And are we 1 away from a cross chop? No, we live. And the cross chop will definitely KO at this point. So many other counters came through. Oh yeah, it's had a sliver of health. Munchlax, my boy. With Togekiss in the back and this other Mon, I think the name of it starts with an M, so I'm going to say Masquerade. I think it is actually called like Masquerine, something like that. This is a very neutral matchup. Probably is just going to let it go here and then farm down with one of the other 2. Oh, no, he decides to stay in. I guess it's electric, so the things in the back are going to be bad against this thing anyways. Probably just going to switch to a Charmer, I would think. Yep. Although this has wing attack? Oh, no, air slash. It has air slash. Very interesting. All right. And it has Aerial Ace along with this Ancient Power. It goes for the Ancient Power there. Trying to get a boost. Does get Hydroed. Boom, out of the building. Munchlax comes in. Going to be able to outpace and get to this Body Slam. And I guess we're all in on Masquerine. Again, I think is the name since we haven't seen it yet. Going to be all in on that. I think Azu's going to have to throw a move or it's going to get hit by this. Technically, this doesn't KO if it's an XL Azu. And this has also Air Slash. Going to have to shield because it could be the Hydro Pump again. Has the Play Rough. Okay. Does get farmed down. What is in the back? A Dark type and we have Bug type moves? Hell yeah. This is Lunge also, so it's lowering the damage that's going to be being taken, which is sick. Plus, we still have a swap as well. Because we are getting pretty low. I mean, we're not getting pretty low, but this is doing a lot of damage to a Mon that is obviously not bulky at all. Double reduced. This won't KO because it's double reduced. And we'll have one more lunge. And we'll hope this KOs. And I think it will. Boom. What was the name of this Mon? It was like Masquerine. It was something like that. Garbodor. Throwing resisted moves at Mawile. Not great. We have Teddy, Ursa, and Abomasnow in the back. I don't think you can tell if anything is Shadow or not. Both of those Mon can be Shadow. Actually, this is a shiny Garbodor. That's pretty sick. What move are we throwing? It looks like Infestation. Which is not good. Oh, goes for the lick down. And is Shadow. Okay, Shadow Teddy Ursa. Called it. Against... hello, sir. This is very good for us. We have super effective lick damage. We have super effective crunch damage that can also reduce. And yeah, we're just going to shield because we can farm this all the way down and get to see the last Mon. And it is a Whiscash, which obviously Abomasnow is going to be very good against. Probably just let this go, and it's going to be an Abomasnow game. Going to be able to get to this cross chop. Probably was worth it to just go crunch, right? But doesn't really matter. The only thing you have to be worried about here is a Blizzard. So as long as they don't go up to the Blizzard energy, then you really don't have to care at all. Gonna go for the Weather Ball Ice, because it is neutral and they're very low. And just want to do some shield pressure if we need to, just to get it down. And that's going to be GG because we outpace and Grass Knot is resisted. So if they want to go for Moonblast, you know, they're just not going to get to it in time. This is a good matchup, right? We have Stone Edge, super effective. I don't know how much damage it does. Vergyverg. And then we have Wormadam Trash, and the name of the other one is Malamar, I believe. God, if Sadie Poo's watching this video, I named a lot of these Pokemon right, and I named a lot of their moves correct as well, so I'm proud of myself. Everyone else here who knows I literally just can't get any of them right. Anyways, going to be taking neutral damage here. Superpower going to be super effective, but obviously going to be lowering our damage as well. I believe it also has Psycho Cut, which is going to be double resisted by the Obstagoon. So we really need one of those moves to go through. Unfortunately, it doesn't. And they end up coming in with a Hypno, which is interesting because now we're resisting, whereas they were double resisting Confusion, and we were taking neutral. But I guess we do have the shields advantage. They actually had Fire Punch, and we're not at the move. But we'll be able to get to the superpower here, and we can just shield everything as we have 2 shields. So things getting a little dicey there, but not really, I guess, since obviously this is going to do a ton. Double super effective. Boom. All right, Roserade into... oh, no. Unova Stunfisk. That's what it is. And we get the Dazzling Gleam. Please. Double super effective against Crafty. We'll obviously just blow this out of the water. It's gone. Okay, next. We have a shiny Alolan Raticate in the back and Staraptor. So technically Mud Bomb's neutral. Really? I'm kind of surprised they threw the... what are they scared of? Oh, they don't want the electric to be against the Staraptor, as it's possibly just going to one-shot it. That makes sense, so they decide to stay in. This is a pretty neutral matchup. Actually, Eradicate is very bulky. I remember using Eradicate in, I think it was Nightmare Cup, which is the very first Sylph Cup I competed in. And I liked it. I think at the time I didn't have an Umbreon. Look at those chubby cheeks. I don't think I have a shiny one of these. And actually, no, I don't. I might have a shiny Rattata. I don't even know, but yeah, definitely worth the shields here, as your last one is a flying type. Now, if they do end up shielding this, you're going to be really good hands, because I believe Staraptor has close combat. Catch the Mud Bomb? Aerosol's so good at counting. This is ridiculous. It has Brave Bird in close combat. It has just giant moves. Lets it hit. Yeah, but he's going to make it to the crunch. This thing's just so bulky. Why has he got to scare us like that, man? just show us. Okay, Machamp into Escavalier. It's an okay matchup. What do we got in the wings? Okay, we got one Mon that's really horrific against it. I guess you just let this go. No, we're going to go one shield to one shield. And then Machamp's really good against this team. So Frostlass is the best thing against Machamp here. I guess you just let this go and then you farm down with Frostlass. The one really good thing is that Frostlass with energy beats a lot of things. Like, a lot. Ooh. Okay, this is actually a decent matchup. The only thing you have to be worried about is Fire Punch or one of the bigger moves like Shadow Ball. So this is a punch, so they shield because it could be Fire Punch, but you definitely outpace Hypno by a lot. And obviously, if this even touches Bastiodon, it's gonna just do a ton of damage to Bastiodon. But they showed Thunder Punch once, so that's double resisted from the ground typing. And I believe we'll be able to make it to an... well, this is close, actually. If we make it there, that's nice. Yeah, I did a lot. And then, oh, and then the Powder Snow down with a shiny Frostlass. Yeah, did I mention aerosol like farms a lot? Okay, I missed some of the beginning here. So is Azu into Granbull, I think? Or was it probably Azu into Chandelure? And then we have Ariados here. Cross poisons are actually going to take some shields here from Talonflame. You probably just let this go. Yeah, you bring in Chandelure. No. So it was Grand Bull in the front. Okay. Now, the thing about Grand Bull is obviously the charm's going to be doing. Wait, is this foul play actually? Not foul play, Snarl? So it's probably worth a shield here. Oh, really? Okay, okay. Man, I didn't see if it was Snarl or not. Now I feel sad. I have a feeling it was Snarl because how did he ever get to 2 crunches? Yeah, it has to be, right? And then this thing, 5, 10, 15, it outpaces to Ice Beam, I guess. Or it seems he ties on Ice Beam, but the Azu obviously had some more energy. This is going to KO now. And now we're all in on the back, but we do have something with close combat, which is obviously a super strong move. Ooh. And we do get the fire move off, and this probably is going to destroy it. Boom. Nice. Delcatty. Oh, I think this has... Well, it can have Charm, or it can have... That was a really fast swap by both of them. So it can have Charm, or it can have a Confusion, I believe. So, well, did a lot of damage there with the Overheat. Gonna take a Stone Edge. Oh, took a Flamethrower. What move is this? Is this Tackle? Oh my god, this is actually horrific. So we're all in on Chandelure, which might be fine. Delcatty stays alive, but unfortunately gives a ton of farm here. This could be Rock Slide, which is going to be super effective. Obviously, that's not great. But we're probably pulling shields at every turn here. And technically we would outpace, except that they had a million farm on the Delcatty. So, this might be a catch situation. Try to catch. Oh, no. They actually, I think they actually threw it there. I think they were going to outpace, and then they tried to catch, and then they allowed us to get infinite farm. Dang, Chandelure does work, though, once Flame charged up that much. So this is a decent matchup. We have XL Dustclops in the back, which is pretty sweet. We'll have to see the moveset on that one. I believe it has Fire Punch, Shadow Punch, Ice Punch, possibly Return if it's purified. And then Abomasnow in the back, which we've seen in a few of these games. So, and then this matchup seems a little more neutral than you would think. You can decide to double shield, I guess. Oh, looks like you force them to possibly double shield. Since this is double super effective, and you probably just let this go. Maybe not. Guess you farm down, and then you see what you see. In case they got some... oh, they have an Azu. I think you definitely make it to this play rough, and it's already double pupped, so this is actually going to do a ton of damage. Bull. Yeah, Abomasnow makes sense. Neutral, play rough, and then everything else is resisted. This is a Shadow Abomasnow as well, so that's pretty nice. Ends up being a Hypno, and it is a Shadow Dustclops with Shadow Punch and Fire Punch. This thing took like 800,000 dust to make. Oh, it's not a Shadow. Okay. Wait, it's just a regular one. Wait, what? Why would you not make a purified one? Maybe it's just the XL or the IVs. Oh my gosh, we made it to the end. Okay. Thanks everyone for watching. I know this was a really long video, but there was a lot of different mon in there that you definitely don't see very often. So hopefully that was nice to see. And thank you, AEROSOL, for sending the video to us. And if you haven't, definitely hit the subscribe button, and I'll see you in the next one.